the sun.
Well, yeah.
I'm still
yeah, because
in terms of celebrity name drops, so I'm still most impressed with Jason Momoa and Russell Crowe. Those are like the creme de la creme. Love both those dudes. Love both those guys.
That was hilarious. Well, I posted the picture on Discord of where we were living at the time, and I realized after I posted the story that it kind of sounded like it was only one night I had to endure Russell Crowe's concert.
Just one night of just the ultimate Russell Crowe experience.
Every Saturday night for 2 months, Russell Crowe, twang, twang, come on, boy.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm scared.
God. So I would just lie there in my bed, staring at the ceiling, thinking, "Yep, great decision moving to the country."
God damn it, Russell Crowe, go to bed, Russell Crowe.
I know.
Do you ever sleep, Russell Crowe?
Apparently not.
First thing I ever saw Russell Crowe in was Virtuosity, with it was him and Denzel Washington.
All right.
That's another underrated. It's not like Fourth Man caliber, but it's fun. It's a fun underrated movie that I liked a lot.
There's a lot of good stuff out there for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, Denzel, fucking Denzel Washington. I mean, look at his IMDb. It's just like amazing film after amazing film.
Oh yeah.
Russell Crowe, same thing. I mean, Russell Crowe's like done some great stuff. But I gotta rewatch Gladiator one of these days. I feel like I underappreciated it at the time.
I think we all did. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's good because the only person that I knew at the time that appreciated that film was a friend of mine, and she really caught it because she said there's a scene in the beginning where he's touching the wheat because he's at home and he's touching the wheat and he knows he has to.
Oh right. Yeah. That's like a recurring image throughout. Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
But the first time around, his face really changes. And she watched that scene and she said, that guy can really act. He's going to go
He
places.
can. He's great. I love Russell Crowe. I still need to see
but we
his...
didn't know that then.
No, that was like one of his big breakthrough movies. Are you not entertained? I still need to see his Robin Hood. I've heard... my mom really likes that one. She's a huge Robin Hood fan. But... But yeah, I remember because I mean that's Ridley Scott that did Gladiator, and this, Luke and I will tell you we're huge Ridley Scott fans. But I remember I saw it in the theater, and there was just there's something about it that just didn't quite resonate with me. But I loved Russell Crowe's performance in it. I loved Joaquin Phoenix as the just insane emperor character. But I mean, I love Joaquin Phoenix anyway, another amazing actor. So I've always felt like that's one I really need to reevaluate because I haven't seen it basically since it was new. I have the Blu-ray. Got the Sapphire Edition Blu-ray. I need to watch it again.
Yeah. But wasn't he fantastic as the Joker? I mean, just...
Oh, Joaquin Phoenix? Holy shit, yes. Loved that movie. So good. It's such a... I mean, I saw it as just a huge love letter to all these great 70s, new Hollywood movies like French Connection and Taxi Driver and The King of Comedy, while at the same time being this just wonderful sort of fresh modern take on the Joker. The best thing I saw about it was there was a meme. 1989, throw guy into a vat of chemicals, he becomes the Joker. 2020, throw guy into society, he becomes the Joker. But it was also, in addition to being this wonderful, what I felt was a very loving homage to these great 70s new Hollywood films, it was also a very, sort of biting commentary on the state of mental health care in the world,
Mm.
you know, and mental illness, and how people with mental illness are, you know, forced to cope for the convenience of those without said condition, you know. And I thought there was a lot going on in that movie. I really liked it a lot. And I think Joaquin, being the versatile actor that he is, really pulled off the layers and complexity of it, you know. Apparently I said all that can possibly be said on that subject because nobody has anything to add. Okay, cool.
No, I think so funny. Well, it's an interesting topic because when I was in my early 20s, one of my besties was becoming a psychologist.
Okay.
And yeah, so I'd get these calls at 10 o'clock at night because she'd suddenly get stressed out. And she'd be like, we have to go to the beach. We have to go to the beach. And we have to go to the beach. That's 2 hours drive away. And we have to walk around the island at the beach. That's 2 hours away. It would just be really frantic.
Oh, dear.
And I'd be like, okay. So, so I heard a lot of what was happening at the time. And I was one of those few people when and the governments didn't just do this in Canada and America and Britain. They did it in Australia. They did it everywhere. And they had the wisdom and the foresight to think that people with serious mental health illness would look after themselves, and they were going to close down all these psychiatric hospitals.
Oh, dear.
And of course, now so many of them are on the streets because they couldn't look after themselves.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Some can, some can't. I mean, there's degrees of mental illness, and some will have, you know, a certain level that they can cope, they can deal with, they can take care of themselves. Others cannot. Plain and simple. They just can't. They can't cope. The slightest little thing changes that throws off their daily routine, and they're thrown for a loop, and they don't know how to deal with it. You know? Yeah,
the stress.
Yeah, the stress, and, you know, routine is very important, and like predictability is very important. And if anything in that changes, it can just throw someone like that out of whack, and they don't know how to cope, and they're just lost. And ultimately, they lose their home. They lose their, you know, they lose this and that, and they just don't. It just all crumbles around them, and they just don't know what to do. Their world is just falling apart. And
that's right.
So I felt like the Joker was a great sort of commentary on that. Was how he had, you know, a very specific kind of mental condition. I even had a card that he would give to people to try to explain it to them so they understood why he was acting the way he was, and it didn't matter. You know, society was just not going to tolerate someone like that. And in the end, he just fucking snapped. He just snapped. Because that's the only reaction he could possibly have, other than, you know, he was either let the situation consume him or snap back, you know? And in that case, he made the decision to snap back, and that was that. It's amazing film, and I think it's one of those films that there's a lot to unpack in it and would benefit from multiple viewings, and it's one I definitely look forward to revisiting.
That's true.
Well, that's it for my booze. I'm gonna go smoke, then let's go kick some ass, because I think we're overdue. We need to bring the pain instead of just taking it up the ass.
Well, I'm here now.
That's right. That's right. Our bullet sponge is here.
Okay. A bullet sponge. Throw me to the wolves.